issue of NIN is giving a lot of Nigerian concerns. A lot of people are worried because of the reason why they ask people to register under NIN. But at the end of the day, the same government that was forcing people, telling people you have to do this, the reason why they said this NIN is important because of security, all those kidnappers and what have you, always they use the phone to contact their victims. At the end of the day, the more people register under this NIN, the more we see people using, especially this the so-called bandits, using it to commit atrocities, and then they cannot fish them out. EFCC, okay, they will tell you EFCC is different. Even the area at which EFCC is even managing, you have a corrupt politicians. They cherry pick who they want to go after. If you are not in the good book of the presidency, they will begin to work as if they are so serious. So those ones are different. But you talk about DSS, they are the ones they always see, oh, problem is going to come. They always envisage any attack or whatever that want to come up. Now with this issue of NIN, every day by day we see all these kidnappers, all these bandits, the Boko Haram, they use the same phone to call the family of their victims so that they come and give them money. But at the end of the day, nobody seems to know where they are calling from. The government is not even after them. That's why a lot of people are wondering that these guys, they know exactly what they are doing. You know that they gave it to this guy, the PANTAMI man, who is in charge of digital and what have you. Yeah, they tell you that since he came, oh, he has been able to bring some kind of innovations to technology and what have you. But where you are supposed to use it, you are not using it. The same people that told us they know the sponsors of Boko Haram, that they are going to paste their names, release their names. See, today, nothing. The hypocrisy of Buhari is at its peak. And that's why the former senator of the 8th National Assembly, Shehu Sani, again taking a swipe at the President Buhari, All Progressives Congress, APC-led administration, describing it as a monumental failure. The lawmaker stated this on Thursday and in Asaba, capital of Delta State, while delivering a speech at the Nigerian Union of Journalists Delta State Council program. Sani, who was the guest guest speaker at the event, he said, "We have two main political parties in the country, the APC and the PDP. The APC came to power with a lot of magical promises. Now, magical promises that would only take a magician to realize. So many things have been said about the PDP destroying the country for many years. What is ironic is that 70% of those that are in APC are from PDP. In those 16 years, they were part of it. In the last 7 years, the promises made by a ruling political party to equate 1 naira to $1 have turned out to be a lie. To build one refinery in every geopolitical zone of the country has become a lie. To remove a subsidy has turned out to be a lie as well. To restore order and security in the country has turned out to be a lie. Why have they failed? What is the difference between the Buhari that was an opposition and the Buhari that became president? Because if you put what he said, what he was when he was an opposition to what he said when he was in government, it is a direct opposite. The ruling party has been found guilty of everything. They accused of the former government of doing. They are even doing worse. This is a country that in the last 7 years has spent a 4.2 trillion naira for defense and security, and the government has not even been able to stop kidnapping. Kidnappers call the family of their victims and tell them to bring the money using Nigeria's SIM cards, and nobody is traced or arrested. So you ask yourself, all this idea of linking SIM to national identity number is just nonsense. Of course it is nonsense. Just nonsense. See the way they suffered a lot of people. People were queuing under sun. I knew quite well that at that time it's just a exercise in futility because they are not going to do anything. And up to today, different programs they will be bringing to get people data. But believe you me, if another person comes now, they will cancel this one again. They will cancel this one again. They will start another one. Another person will start another one because we don't have system in place. Even if system is there, they don't follow it. Is it the president, the Buhari himself, that disobey order that you are going to be talking about? It's just unfortunate. So they know exactly what they are doing, because these guys are still working freely, making call freely, and nobody they're not good to their place. We could remember when Gumi was speaking for them when he was their spokesperson, but now I think because they have been prescribed these bandits have been prescribed terrorists. He said, oh, he's not going to be saying anything. That does not mean that he's not supporting them. That does not mean he's not sympathizing with them. God has mapped out Nigeria for total destruction. This government is busy scamming everybody in this country. People perceived error in Professor Pantami's misguided policy. Government of the terrorists, by the terrorists, and for the terrorists, to the extent of even call the family join Buhari all the way. Thank you. Innocent people's lines are blocked. Kidnappers are bandits. Enjoy their sin without a NIN leakage. Pantami should explain to Nigerians. They don't have any explanations for you. They don't have any explanations. They will just believe that you will talk and you will rest. Evil people are still using mobile phone number when many phone linkage with NIN have already been registered. See, now, no any single criminal has been arrested. We already know all their plans. They should continue deceiving the people. I stand with Biafra. This government, very clueless on, is only concerned about the upcoming election. Banditry and ASU strike is not important to them because it is not affecting the elites. It's not affecting them. Not at all. It's not affecting them. And it will not affect them unless something drastic will happen. The government has been Kalambush, that's Pomic and Garabotic. I must say it is a quantamable that we find ourselves in a country devoid of salufinic impures. Okay, the worst government ever in this country. What a better place is the country from where we were this years ago? Electricity production, economy and transformation. Is it not better compared to where we were 8 years ago? Mhm. Okay, the thing now for innocent people, no be for kidnappers, because it's not working at all. It's not working, but they will come. They will, before you know, they will organize some useless events. They will begin to praise themselves, left, right, and center. They will begin to praise themselves. It's just meant for hate speech only and not for other things. If you say good things that can help grow this country, and they will turn it to another thing. We know who is this Pantami. We know he is for the acquiring of Nigeria and the lands of the indigenous tribes of Fulanis. For Fulanis. Please, guys, okay. They are just deceiving themselves. Nothing is working for good in Nigeria. Everything is working for them. Everything is working for these politicians. So, guys, that's just it. The bandits are working freely, calling, and and you begin to ask yourself, the man, the MD of this Bank of Agriculture that paid 100 million naira, how did they contact him? So they didn't know how they contact. They gave them money. How did they pay the money? And somebody who was as highly placed like that, so they could not get those who were behind the payments or those who received the money. Let them continue to deceive themselves. So, guys, that's it. Let's know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.